What is up, guys? The Premium Rat here, and welcome to episode 3 of Man of the Match Reus's, that's the one, our Road to Glory on FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. And we start this episode in a little bit of a crisis. We had a contract crisis with a couple of our bronze players, so we thought, why not, let's invest in some top class talent. And the first player we bought was Naldo. I think we picked him up for £1,000. And then obviously we needed a world-class keeper between the sticks, and we picked up Wiedenfeller for 800 coins. So that was what the squad was looking like as we jumped into our first game of the episode. Coming up against this guy who's got a Wes Brown, Ryan Shawcross, Cleverly, and Rodriguez. And it doesn't take us long to take the lead just before half-time. In fact, we get a corner whipped in. It was thrown out to Naldo, who plays in, who's that, Broekhuizen, I think that's how you pronounce it. And he sticks it away to put us 1-0 up just before half-time. And then nothing happened until about the 80th minute. We get a free kick 28 yards out. We stick Reus on it, steps up, and calmly places it into the bottom right-hand corner to give us the 2-0 lead. Reus has got really nice stats, actually. He's got 95 power, 87 free kick accuracy, and 92 curve. So if you're looking for a decent free kick taker, Man of the Match Reus is your man. So anyway, after that, he just decided to quit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's with me and quit. There's a couple of quits in this episode, in fact. But anyway, we didn't have to make any changes to the squad. We jumped into our second game. We only needed one win now to get out of the bottom division. And we come up against this guy who has a Portuguese league team. We didn't get off to the best of starts there. As again, Otamendi, I think that's how you pronounce it. Whips in the corner and he manages to get his head on it. And then after about 15 minutes, I think it is, we get in a corner. Naldo just about misses. And then I don't know what happens there. Just EA decides to fuck us over again. I don't know whether he quit or I quit or whatever it happened. Anyway, we go into another match. And finally we get a game. We come up against this guy who's got a Premier League team. He's playing Hernandez at cam, but just, you know, just a bog standard pacey Premier League team. And I don't know what's with us at corners today, but it drops down to Adam Johnson, I think it is, who calmly slots into the bottom right corner. We gave him a little bit too much space. I tried to block it, but a good, powerful finish nonetheless. Then it got worse for us. Defoe dancing through our defence, using his pace, burning past the centre-back. And this guy was a cunt. Why did you have to tramp that? Surely you could have finished that with Defoe. Apparently not. But Hernandez was there nonetheless to stick it home. There was no chance he was ever missing that. And then typically, again, same with corners, same with it's not free kicks, with kickoffs. I don't know what happens. I just seem to literally shut down from kickoffs. And we try to go forward, but it gets pinched in the midfield. He plays it out wide to Hoylett, runs down the wing, he whips it in, and Hernandez beats my defender somehow, even though he's only about 5'8", and nods it into the near post to make him to go 3-0 up after about 28 minutes. And then nothing happened, but this was the crucial turning point in the match. After about 58 minutes, I think it is, nothing happened until Fellaini absolutely crunches one of my bronze players. I think it was one of my bronze centre mids. And as I said, that was the complete turning point, because after that, we whipped in the cross, it drops to S-Vine, he takes his time, and he crunches it into the bottom left-hand corner to pull us back to 3-1, and the comeback was well and truly on. We then managed to go 3-2, we managed to pull another goal back. A nice 1-2 between S-Vine and Reus, set S-Vine through. First shot, unfortunately, gets saved by the keeper, but luck was on our side. I could feel that we were going to come back and eventually draw this game or win it. After about 79 minutes, I think that was, S-Vine managed to stick it in. We thought we bagged the equaliser there with Reus hitting an absolute screamer from about 25 yards. But thankfully, fortunately, from that corner, the resulting corner, Naldo gets his debut goal for the club, I think it was. And what a time to bag it as well. 3-0 down, he gets Fellaini sent off. And then, thankfully, after that, we turn it around and bring it back to 3-0. And then I don't know what happened after this. Again, another guy that quits. It seemed to have froze, so I don't know whether it was us or whatever. I'm pretty sure he quit, so I had to send him a message after that, just calling him shit. But anyway, unfortunately, none of the games in this episode have counted so far, so we had to buy a couple of packs as well, because we were having some contract issues again, and I didn't want to waste all my money on gold contracts. So we thought we'd buy a couple of bronze packs to, you know, we can fill in some bronze players here and there if we need contract issues, etc, etc. And obviously it gives us some fitness cards and some other thing. We changed the away kit to the Barnet away kit as well, which looks quite nice. And anyway, we stuck on all the contracts, etc, and we jumped into our final game of the episode, and we come up against this guy who's got a mismatch of players. You know, he's got a Bar, Sturridge up front, Rosicki, Lennon, but then he's got a kind of weird Portuguese defence. But so after about 35 minutes, S-Vine weaving in and out on the edge of the box, gets inside the box and drills it low and hard into the bottom left-hand corner to put us 1-0 up after 37 minutes. Unfortunately, they managed to equalise just on the stroke of half-time. 1-2 between Rosicki and Barr. Plays Rosicki back in and volleys it under Wiedenfeller to draw him level just before half-time. And then just after half-time, a classic FIFA counter-attack goal. We slip through Reus, who then plays an absolute peach of a ball into Esvine. He takes one touch to set himself and another to slot it underneath the keeper to give us the lead again after about 51 minutes. That put us into cruise control. And then after about 60 minutes, I think it is, we managed to get a very, very fortunate penalty. I didn't skip the replay just to show you guys what it actually was. I don't know, I think Esvine took a shot. But nonetheless, one of his players, Kaya, I think that is, managed to get himself a red card, and after that I kind of knew that it was game, set, match, that we needed to go on and finish the game. There you go, you see there, kind of fortunate. But we thought we'd stick Reus on it, even though none of these two had great penalties. We thought we'd stick Reus on it because he hadn't scored in a couple of games. So anyway, he steps up, gives it the old dummy, and blazes it straight over the bar. I don't know what it is with me and penalties. I'm great at penalty saves, but unfortunately cannot finish them. And anyway, we've managed to finish the game in the 70th minute. Reus getting slipped through, taking a shot. Keeper blocked it, but thankfully Hermans is there to tap in the Sam 5000 rebound to put us 3-1 up, I think that was. He then managed to score, but then my PVR didn't record it. And then we managed to make it 4-2 and finish the game. Esvine getting played through and absolutely banging it in. Top dinners, chicken dinners to make it 4-2, I think that was. And that is how it finished. So that's the end of the episode, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, a thumbs up would be absolutely fantastic. This is the second upload of the day. If you haven't seen my gaming setup video, I'll leave the link to that in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A thumbs up would be absolutely fantastic. There we are, promoted out of Division 5, I think it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.